When Bangalore was dreamt out by Kempegowda, the founder, many centuries ago, he created a place where there were multiple lakes for making sure the water needs of citizens were taken care of.
This is Bengaluru, once a home to 1,000 lakes and today reduced to less than 200 lakes.
Since development, there's a lot of encroachment, silt and sewage entering these lakes. And because of this, the water holding capacity and the quality of water of these lakes have reduced.
Hi, I'm Guru.
And this is Harsha, and we are from Hands-On CSR. Over the past 6 years, we've been working on water bodies.
And in one such search, we found a hidden gem. A friend of ours introduced us to the Indian Army here in Bengaluru, and they showed us something incredible. Nestled in the heart of the city, just a few hundred meters from MG Road, we found the Eagle's Nest. So when we came here for the first time, we were invited here to restore a water body. But what we saw here was a beautiful green patch. But what lied underneath was a lot of construction debris, invasive plants which were fed by sewage. What was called a water body was not a water body. But this had a great potential to become a lake. And this is where it all started.
Of course, Guru and I were excited to kickstart this project. But our first hurdle to cross was to find the right funder. That's when we started reaching out to all our corporate clients to see if they'd like to support us with this initiative. That's when our funding partner, Shipara, came on board and decided to help kickstart this project. So on the 25th of March, we performed the groundbreaking ceremony, that is the Bhumi Puja. And with all our well-wishers around, we started the process of the restoration.
Just like the army, we were also on a war footing.
So we brought in our little tanks to fulfill our mission and bring this lake to life.
So the step one was to get rid of this beautiful green patch. Why? Even if it looks so beautiful outside, what was underneath was not good.
After we removed the green patch, step 2 was to remove the sludge. And with the sludge, we found a lot of sewage water, which was a breeding ground for mosquitoes. And the sludge was in an anaerobic state. All the sludge and the biomass was not able to decompose, and it was not allowing the water to seep into the ground. So we had to get rid of the sludge.
1 week into the excavation, while we had finished moving all the sludge, in places where we had excavated a little deeper, we saw clean water getting collected. And we were quite unsure of what had just happened.
We weren't sure if we had hit a water line or a BWSSP pipeline. We were really worried. That's when we decided to consult with a professional. We brought in a hydrogeologist to see what we had just done. And to our surprise, we had uncovered a shallow aquifer.
Now, we are in the middle of summer. Bangalore is facing one of its worst water crises ever. And here we are, finding water in just 4 feet. And this is exactly when we knew that our dream is going to come true.
Well, the good days didn't end there. In a few days, we got a call back from 314 Capital, and that's when we knew we were going to see this project through. I vividly remember Siddharth Pai calling us and telling, "We trust you guys, make it happen." And with that positivity and support, we felt invincible and unstoppable.
We at 314 Capital pride ourselves on actually finding undiscovered assets. So when Harsha and Guru at the Hands-On CSR team approached us about a lake restoration project at the heart of Bengaluru, we were actually extremely enthusiastic to end up pursuing it. Now it took us a little while to end up actually arranging for the first meeting, but the passion that both Harsha and Guru ended up exuding allowed us to actually commit on the spot. And we were further galvanized by the fact that we had an opportunity to work with the Indian Armed Forces, whose executive prowess is actually legendary. So because of the convergence of these three factors, 314 Capital, Hands-On CSR and the Indian Army, we could actually get this lake restoration project as a gift to the flora, fauna and to all the people of Bengaluru.
Now with the entire process in motion, and the excavation almost complete, came our next challenge. How are we going to fill up this lake? Of course, the aquifers were doing well, but we had to fill up a water capacity of 41 million liters. God willing, with good monsoons this year, this lake will reach its full capacity real soon.
And this is when we studied the entire 300-acre campus and diverted all the stormwaters into the lake. With the monsoons round the corner, we pushed really hard and we were ready for the rains. Little by little, the rain has filled up the lake. But what you see now is only about 30 to 40% of its full capacity.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಕ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಕೆರೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಕ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರಾಕೃತಿಕವಾದಂತಹ ನೀರಿನ ಶೇಖರಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಘಟಕ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಗ್ರತೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ.
Jai Hind. I applaud the collective efforts of Indian Army, 314 Capital and hands-on CSR for restoration of a polluted aquifer. This 8-acre aquifer was plagued by pollution and invasive species. With this restoration, this has improved the biodiversity, improved the water quality and also addressed the health and environmental concerns.
While we are happy and proud about the entire progress of the project Eagle's Nest,
We might just be the only people after Kempe Gowda's time to create a lake in Namma Bengaluru. With that thought,
Jai Hind!